Genesis 4. The story of Cain and Abel after Adam and Eve were sent out from the Garden of Eden. They began their life in the world. Eve conceived and gave birth to a son. She named him Cain, saying, "With the help of the Lord, I have brought forth a man." Later, she gave birth to another son, Abel. Abel became a shepherd, tending flocks, while Cain worked the soil as a farmer. In time, both brought offerings to the Lord. Cain brought some of the fruits of the land, and Abel brought fat portions from the firstborn of his flock. The Lord looked with favor on Abel and his offering, but not on Cain's. This made Cain very angry, and his face was downcast. God spoke to Cain, "Why are you angry? Why is your face downcast? If you do what is right, won't you be accepted? But if you do not do what is right, sin is crouching at your door. It desires to have you, but you must rule over it." But Cain did not listen. One day, while they were in the field, Cain attacked his brother Abel and killed him. Afterward, the Lord said to Cain, "Where is your brother Abel?" Cain replied, "I don't know. Am I my brother's keeper?" God responded, "What have you done? Your brother's blood cries out to me from the ground. Now you are under a curse and driven from the ground, which has opened its mouth to receive your brother's blood. When you work the soil, it will no longer yield crops for you. You will be a restless wanderer on the earth." Cain cried out, "My punishment is more than I can bear. You are driving me from the land, and I will be hidden from your presence. I will be a fugitive, and anyone who finds me will kill me." But the Lord, in mercy, put a mark on Cain to protect him, saying that anyone who harmed Cain would suffer vengeance 7 times over. Then Cain went out from the Lord's presence and settled in the land of Nod, east of Eden. Cain later had a son named Enoch, and he built a city named after him. His descendants became herders, musicians, and metalworkers, founders of culture and civilization. But violence and pride also grew among them. One descendant, Lamech, boasted of killing a man and said that if Cain was avenged 7 times, Lamech would be avenged 77 times. Finally, Adam and Eve had another son, named Seth, and Eve said, "God has granted me another child in place of Abel." Seth had a son named Enosh, and in those days, people began to call on the name of the Lord.